guys, and welcome to the day world of WWE. Today we're doing the Grandest of them all, Wrestlemania Productions. So yeah, I'm very excited for Wrestlemania. There are matches I don't care about, matches I do care about. So now we're going to start with the kickoff show. Is the Women's Battle Royal. The confirmed, I don't care about this match, let's get that clear. The confirmed opponents are Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mickie James, and Saliga Vega. Apparently Lacey Evans is also in the match, but I don't know if that's true or not. So basically, I think I'm only gonna predict out of the people there and Lacey Evans that the winner's gonna be Asuka. It has to be Asuka. Asuka needs this victory. If she wants something to do, have any dominance, whatever she does after WrestleMania, she could go, I won the Women's Battle Royal. I'm still in top contention for the title. I would personally have the Andre the Giant Women's Battle Royal have number one contenders match for mid-card titles, or maybe world titles, if you really want to push it, but yeah. So I'm predicting that Asuka needs to win, so that's why. I think Asuka needs to win, that's why I'm predicting Asuka. Now, this match hasn't necessarily been confirmed, but I think it's going to happen. And that is the Revival defending their championship against Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Why is there no building? You're just having this Aleister Black Ricochet feud. That probably should have their match at Mania instead. This is going to be on the kickoff show. I think it's likely that Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins are going to win this match. But to kind of give Kurt Hawkins the end of the losing streak, and Zack Ryder can be a good champion. It's just fun. But so I have a feeling they're actually going to do that. They've done nothing with the Revival and make them weak champions. I would want the Revival to win, but it probably won't happen. They're probably going to do this good moment where Zack Ryder is champion and Kurt Hawkins is finally his losing streak ends. I feel like that's the way they're going with this. I kind of wish I had a bit more build though, that he was desperate, not to have a match but with promos. That he's desperate for an opportunity at WrestleMania. He's desperate for the opportunity to become champion. And it'll kind of be a good story that Zack Ryder finally wins it for a title. Not necessarily I would be fine with the Revival win. I think they could lose a win at Mania and build from it. But yeah, next up we got I'm just going to predict this. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins are going to become the new World Tag Team Champions. Next up is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Here, another match I really don't care about. There's a weird trend with these Battle Royals. So the confirmed entrants are Braun Strowman, Michael Chi, Colin Jost, Andrade, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Lucha House Party, which are of course Kalisto, Lindsay Dorado, and Grand Metalik, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino, Victor, Connor, Ali, Shelton Benjamin, Luke Gallows, Kurt Anderson, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Otis Tucker, and EC3. So, here's the thing, they could have EC3 winning, which I doubt, and he's not really done anything, and they've ruined him already, so I don't think he should. If either Michael Chi or Colin Jost win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I'm going to lose it. So yeah, I'm predicting that Braun Strowman is going to win. He needs this win to try and build him up as a main eventer, because he kind of is, but at the same time nobody cares about him anymore, because WWE ruined him, and I hate to see it because I was a big fan of him, kind of still am. So I think Braun Strowman should win and will win. So that's why I'm predicting Braun Strowman. Next up we have the Buddy Murphy defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Tony Nese. This is one of those matches where it doesn't sound like a big WrestleMania match, but when you watch the match, it's going to be WrestleMania. It's going to be an amazing match. Of course, Buddy Murphy's the heel, and Tony Nese is the face. Here are the things happening. I could see Tony Nese winning and be all celebrating, and so he could be champion, a nice, good babyface champion. And Buddy we can go to Raw SmackDown, mainly SmackDown, I think, because his wrestling style really suits there. Or Buddy Murphy retains and just proves why he's the greatest cruiserweight of all time, even though he's already proved it, let's be honest. Or he could win it and say, I've proven that I'm the greatest cruiserweight champion of all time, drops the title, vacates the title, goes to the main roster. So yeah, Buddy Murphy, he's beaten all the big guys. He's beaten Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Kyoto Zawa, even beat Hideo Itami. He's proven that he's the greatest cruiserweight champion of all time. So there's no reason to win this match unless they want to solidify it. But I think Tony should win. He's a great wrestler. I saw his match with Kalisto and his match with Noah and Dar, and those matches were great. I'm a big fan of Tony Nese. I think he should win, and I hope they become the new cruiserweight champion. And if they're gonna do this on the kickoff show, which I'm a bit annoyed at because it's gonna be one of the best matches, at least do it at the last match of the kickoff show, like 20. So you can literally, so you have the most people there. Pretty much everyone will be in their seats, waiting for the main show to start. So people will get to see this treat. Next up, let's go to the main show. We have the Usos defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championship against Ricochet and Aleister Black, going versus The Bar versus Rusev and Nakamura in a fatal 4-way tag team match. This was literally announced on SmackDown. Yeah, that shows a lot about the tag team division. That we're getting one against Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder for the Raw Tag Team titles. And this SmackDown's just a random fatal four-way, that was announced at the last minute. So I don't think Aleister Black or Ricochet will win. I think they should be great, show why they deserve to be at WrestleMania, but not be the ones getting pinned. Have Rusev or Shinsuke Nakamura pins, because nobody cares about them. I'm sorry, they were so good once, but they WWE shock ruined them. So yeah, think about it. Last year, Shinsuke was getting a WWE Championship match, and Rusev was being over with the fans in a US title match. Now, then a SmackDown Tag Team title match, and nobody really cares about it. I don't get the pairing, because they hated each other, and because of their hate, they somehow able to be a tag team. I don't get it. So yeah, I think the Usos will win. Aleister Black and Ricochet should not be pinned, have like Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura pinned. And I'm thinking that Aleister Black and Ricochet are going to become NXT Tag Team Champs on the neck. And if the Revival if they are, I'll of course want the Usos to win. Aleister Black and Ricochet to win, so they're dual champions, because I can see that happening. But if that's not the case, and the Revival retain their War Tag Team titles, have the Usos retain the not paying Aleister Black and Ricochet. And the next night on War, Aleister Black and Ricochet go against the Revival. Aleister Black and Ricochet win, and they're dueling champions. I just want to see us dueling champions. So, yeah, but I'm going to predict that the Usos are going to win. Or they might do a thing where Aleister Black and Ricochet win the NXT, SmackDown, and World Tag Team Championship to prove why the brand splits no more, because we all know about the main event. So, yeah, but I'm predicting that the Usos retain, and they deserve to. They need a WrestleMania moment on the main show. This should be it. The next up is Kurt Angle in this farewell match. Who's the grand opponent he is facing? It's Baron Corbin? Yeah, I don't care about Baron Corbin. Nobody does. He's terrible. So, I want this to be Kurt Angle beats him, like, in quick fashion. My dream reaction, I'd have Kurt Angle destroy Baron Corbin, and he'd go, someone to get out here and give me a real challenge. John Cena comes out, and he can maybe beat Kurt, and we can have that emotional moment at the end. But if we're not getting that, I'm going to predict, if I was going to predict stuff for the Alliance, I'd probably have, like, The Rock, they're doing a battle of words, or Undertaker come out, we have a match or something. But yeah, I'm not going to involve that because there's no official match. I'm only going to involve official matches. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. I'm going to predict Kurt Angle wins, has this feel-good moment, goes off, and retires and does whatever he does. Next up is The Miz versus... Sorry about that, my dog. Miz versus Shane McMahon in a Full Count Anywhere match. I've been very enjoying this rivalry. I like the rivalry. Shane McMahon is a surprisingly good heel. I've really been invested with what she's done as a heel. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this match. I think The Miz needs to win. Shane won last year. He's got his big WrestleMania win. Give the win to Miz. The Miz is a much better babyface than I thought. I wasn't thinking Miz would be a great babyface, but he told the story with his father passionately, with his group teaming with Shane McMahon, and when they portrayed, he looked like an actual heel, a bad guy, and you can feel sympathy for The Miz, and The Miz is such a good baby face. I would never thought I'd say the words because they're his last baby face one. So yeah, the Miz needs to win, and by the way, can we just get on for the funeral of the relevant, or have a moment of silence for sanity no longer being irrelevant. Dong, ding. Okay, so basically that's just because Miz beat them all in a 3-1 handicap. A 3-1 handicap. They beat sanity. Their career's like ruined. Yeah, but I'm predicting The Miz wins, given that feel-good moment with his father, because his father's will probably be there. Feel-good moment, Miz wins. I'm just wondering, what crazy stunt is Shane McMahon going to do? Is he going to jump off the very top of MetLife Stadium with a full-wide opponent and die? Probably not, but, you know. The Miz, I predict The Miz wins. Now we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match. I'm not necessarily caring about this match. It's going to be Sasha Banks and Bayley, the Bus and Hug Connection, which is a terrible name. I like the tag team, but it's a terrible name. Versus Beth Phoenix and Natalia, which I'm quite looking forward to seeing Beth Phoenix. Nia Jax and Tamina versus the Iconics. I'm predicting one of the bets Sasha Banks and Bayley are going to win. You mainly because it was either them or Beth Phoenix and Natalia. I don't see Natalia winning at Mania. I just don't see it. She's a good heel. As a babyface, she's kind of bland. She was a good heel when she was SmackDown Women's Champion, but she's kind of bland. And now they had the Beth Phoenix had a return on War. That's kind of, I feel like, done, so she doesn't lose her return and match, lose all momentum in case she decides to do other stuff and wrestle more matches. So I get that, but yeah, Sasha Banks and Bayley, you need to win. Put them in a rivalry that people care a bit more about. Yeah. So next up is Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States title. There's a chance though we might not get this match because it turns out that apparently Rey Mysterio suffered an ankle injury. We don't know how serious this is. So the match might happen. It might be a different opponent. If so, pick Andrade or John Cena. If it's gonna be John Cena, I think. Sorry, why am I whispering? So yeah, I think if he's gonna be out, do either Andrade. He can have a pretty good match. Put him on the main show instead of the pre-show, or have John Cena. And got the Coquina culture and Cena taps L. That really helps Samoa Joe. Because he just went ahead and made Cena give up. That really helps Samoa Joe. In terms of the match, Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe, I have a feeling Samoa Joe goes over here, beats former world champion Rey Mysterio. It makes sense. He's Samoa Joe's greatest champion. He might not be world champion anytime soon, but at least he's a champion. It's been long overdue since when he won the US title. It was long overdue to win the title. People are worried that they're going to do this thing where Dominic's going to get put to sleep by Samoa Joe after the match when he continues to murder. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's kind of classic. Well, I think if Dominic's ready to do the move, then do the move, because apparently he's trained to become a wrestler. Live in his father's footsteps or whatever. And at the same time, it makes Joe feel like a heel and this rivalry can continue because there hasn't been much of a rivalry. So the rivalry can still continue. We can get some real hatred in these guys. But I think Joe needs to have a nice long win the title, bring some prestige back to the title. Next up is Bobby Lashley defending his Intercontinental Championship against the Demon Finn Balor. That segment on Raw, that's the worst moment of the Demon. Yeah, that was terrible. But yeah, I want this to be a squash match. Finn Balor comes out, the Demon destroys him like 1 or 2 minutes, like drop kicking to the corner, coup de grace, 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor's your 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Have a long title reign and go over to SmackDown, and you can bring Samoa Joe and Rusev over to Raw. I have a good rivalry if you need to, but Finn Balor needs to be on SmackDown either way. Unless I don't see the Bobby Lashley winning, unless WWE's absolutely mental and have the Demon lose at Mania to Bobby Lashley of all people, then I don't see it happening. Yeah, I think Finn Balor's going to have his second one as Intercontinental Champion. Next up is Batista versus Triple H, no holds barred match, Triple H's career on the line. This rivalry has just been, it's been glorious. Literally, from the start when Batista returned and attacked Ric Flair on his 70th birthday, to the storyline, it's just like, because it's all about Batista can't be. Triple H is not the person he seems like in front and the audience or whatever. And the only problem is his career is on the line, and I want Batista. I'm predicting Triple H, by the way, because it kind of feels obvious, because I don't think they're going to retire Triple H. But I feel like it's the best time for Triple H to retire, and kind of goes, well, maybe the next time, well, Vince McMahon goes, I'm giving you the keys to the company. Basically, he retires, so he's got the keys to the company. The main roster is there. NXT is great. He'll probably give the other stuff. He's likely to give the other stuff to other people to own. But yeah, Batista needs to win. I mean, Batista should win. He's like, I've had it, it's the last match. I'm actually making a statement, ending Triple H's career. But I'm kind of annoyed that Batista's probably going to retire after this. I think he said he would. But yeah, I'm very looking forward to this match. Don't do like half an hour or anything. Don't do that. It's too selfish or anything. Just have these guys have a good 10-minute match and have Triple H win if you really want Triple H to win. Yeah, I would want Batista to win, but my prediction is Triple H. Next up, we have Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. What a great rivalry. Just, man, this is good. This has every chance. This I feel like will be a great match. Like we saw a phenomenal 4-1 caught in the RKO. I think we need to see that at WrestleMania. I had to shock when AJ kicks out. I would really like if they see AJ and Randy Orton use their own moves. Like AJ hits an RKO on Randy Orton, and Randy Orton hits a Star Clash on AJ Styles. Because there's no way Randy Orton's doing a phenomenal 4-1. Yeah. But I'm going to predict that AJ Styles wins. And if you want to continue this rivalry, I'm definitely down for it. I just feel like at WrestleMania, you need to give the win to Randy Orton. He may have lost last year's WrestleMania, but he won the last two WrestleManias. He was in like 33 and 31 because he wasn't at 32. So he doesn't need the win here. Just have AJ win. You can continue the rivalry to maybe like Money in the Bank or Battleground. I believe there's a Battleground pay-per-view. Or maybe you can finish it off at SummerSlam. So maybe you could have this weird, like, in terms of pay-per-view matches, only have them face the pay-per-view because it's best of, WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, Battleground, SummerSlam. Best of 4, well, there's probably going to be a Saudi event on May 1st, so best of 5. So you can have AJ win the first one, Randy win the next one, then AJ wins the next one, and Randy wins the next one. I know it's going to be quite predictable, but I'll be interested in that. The best of 5 is, and who gets a final win and have AJ win at SummerSlam. I feel like I would be interested. Maybe not on the best of 5 thing, but I would be quite interested in how WWE do that. But anyway, my prediction is AJ Styles to beat Randy. Or next up we have Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. It's a pretty decent rivalry, but Drew McIntyre's a star. He's been one of the top guys on WWE. Roman Reigns making a singles match return to WrestleMania. I feel like Roman Reigns should win to have that feel-good moment, and this will probably be the first WrestleMania where he wins and the crowd likes it because of everything that's happened with him, because he's not main event at WrestleMania. I'm fine, it's weird because Roman Reigns is not in the main event, he's like in the middle of the card or whatever, but I'm really interested, I'm really looking forward to this match because these guys could have a big match. And it's and it had personal stuff in it, like, Drew McIntyre said you may have beaten leukemia, but you will not beat me. I said, do you really want to, your family already saw you had to fight with your life, do you really think they want to see that again? Basically doing jabs about his personal life. But I'm very looking forward to this match, this rivalry. I've been quite enjoying it. I think it would be a good match, but I feel like Roman Reigns should win. Drew McIntyre doesn't need the win. He can go on the tear out of anger throughout the months until we get the Universal Championship match against Seth. Hopefully against Seth Rollins. Okay. Next up is the WWE Championship match. Daniel Bryan, WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Daniel Bryan defending his title against Kofi. I think Kofi keeps gonna. It's weird because they could have Daniel Bryan where they have him being a monster here. Because I feel like out of one of these 3 matches, a heel has to win. It's just hard to predict which one. Because Daniel Bryan is a great heel and great world champion. But this is such a good story, and Kofi Kingston deserves to win. Let's be honest, if Kofi Kingston is gonna win it, he's not going to have long. If they're doing it, I believe they're doing a WWE event on May 3rd. I could be wrong. I think they will have him win so they can have the world title at the WWE event, face someone else, and maybe not long after that, maybe a month after the next pay-per-view or something, Daniel Bryan can win the world title back, because he's like the main guy on SmackDown. He needs to be world champion. You could have maybe on the May 3rd if that's on Sunday, I think it is, have him win the title, and the next time on SmackDown, Daniel Bryan comes in, they have a match, and Daniel Bryan wins. At least Kofi had to win the title. Sometimes the journey to become world champion is better than the title reign that they have. So yeah, but I feel like Kofi Kingston's going to win, so I'm going to predict Kofi Kingston becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. Next out is Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. I don't know. I feel like Brock's going to win, but I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm sick of Brock as being the Universal Champion. If he was having these feuds without the title, I'd be more interested in it, because it's not like... It's weird, because the Universal title is prestigious because it's been on someone for a long time. At the same time, not prestigious because it's a bot. Let's say he barely shows up. I want Seth Rollins to win. I feel like Brock's going to win. And I have a feeling the why he's going to be like... Vince is going to think for the entire round, Seth Rollins is going to win the title. Seth Rollins is going to win the title. Sorry for my impression. As soon as WrestleMania comes, he looks at Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins next to each other. He's like, Brock, you're keeping your title. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I want Seth Rollins to win, but I really don't know. So I'm going to predict Seth Rollins to win this match, but it's probably going to be Brock Lesnar. But anyway, I'm predicting Seth Rollins to win the Universal Championship fight. Next fight in the main event is a winner-take-all match. Both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships are on the line. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. I've been very enjoying this one. I think the story that started really since... It's weird. It could have started at WrestleMania 34 when we had the rumors that the WrestleMania 35 man was going to be Charlotte versus Ronda, but then it really kicked in around SummerSlam, where the storyline actually began and Charlotte and Becky got in their trades, and Ronda Rousey kind of got involved because of the Survivor Series thing. It's just been great. I don't see where they put the SmackDown Women's title on her. The one problem I do have, if this is going to mean they're unifying the championships, then that's bad, because you're going to have a few people. These are, because I'm predicting Becky Lynch, by the way, but here's what people are going to win. Ronda Rousey, who's going to be in contention for the title. Ronda Rousey, she's saying Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, or Bayley. The rest are going to be care. Next thing you know, WWE are going to be wishing the rest of the most of the women wrestlers the best in their future endeavours. It's just going to happen. Not enough people get their opportunity. I have a feeling that Becky Lynch should win. I have a feeling that two things need to happen. Either Becky Lynch wins, she gets a good moment, but the next time war or something, Stephanie McMahon says great, but unfortunately because of the brands that you can only have one championship, you can choose which one you want to relinquish. Or you have her win both titles but not unified, but she competes on both brands. So on pay-per-views, because they're double branded pay-per-views, she has to defend the title twice or once, depending. Or like maybe at SummerSlam to kind of prove her as kind of like this hero, have her defend it twice. So, and one reign doesn't have to be as long as the other. It could be fluke, like Charlotte wins SmackDown Women's Championship or Asuka wins. That are very interesting. Or Asuka won the SmackDown Women's Championship. She needs that title back. But yeah, but Becky Lynch is my favourite. I've been loving her work. I've loved all these wrestlers' work. Ronda Rousey was a great monster good girl. She's very entertaining. She became a bad guy. I've been very interested in her and her dominance. Charlotte Flair's such a good bad guy. Although I'm not a big fan of the winner take all, I'd much rather have the Women's Championship and just Charlotte Flair there. So the title actually gets is actually at a worthy match, and maybe not say defended, but that would have the iconic shot of the 4 horsewomen. But yeah, but Charlotte's a great heel. She's a great babyface, but I thought she was a good babyface, don't get me wrong, but when she was a heel, I realised, yeah, the heel suits her about her, because she's pretty much the chosen girl, and Becky Lynch had to work away in this match, because, let's be honest, if none of this with Becky Lynch would have happened, it would have just been Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's title. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to predict Becky Lynch. So there you guys have it. I'm very looking forward for WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, I think what I'm going to do is I think these are 2 videos I'm going to do after WrestleMania. After on Saturday I might do this when I've watched the pay. I watch on Saturday, but I have NXT Takeover. I'll probably compare both matches because they have about the same matches, like 5 or 6, something like that. I'll compare the NXT Tag Team Championships, the North American Tag Championship match. Well, actually I won't because I haven't seen the pay-per-view. Yeah, actually I won't, sorry. But I'm gonna I probably won't actually because I haven't seen the pay-per-view and you know. But I definitely will do it for WrestleMania. Compare them, see which WrestleMania is better. It's gonna be a tough choice because although WrestleMania 34 had the terrible ending, it was actually a very good WrestleMania just with a bad end. And AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. A lot of people hated the match. I didn't hate it. I thought it was actually quite a good match. But the problem was people overhyped it as this dream match that was gonna blow the roof of the Mercedes Superdome like they did at Wrestle Kingdom. So I didn't see the match, so I don't know if the match was overrated or anything. And we have this match, and people hate the match. But if we had if we didn't have that kind of build, it probably people would have realised it as a good, entertaining wrestling match. It's just because of that build. So the WrestleMania 34 was a very good show overall. Let's see if WrestleMania 35 can beat this. I know WrestleMania 34 has a few more matches, but yeah, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this, if you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, turn on notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.